Hey, it's Shayla from Making Lemonade from Lemons. Hi, Bettas. Yeah, you're gonna tie her right there while I'm out here.
Yes.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you too. Yes, my kids still say they love me, even though they're teen and preteen. They still say love you. Hi, Bellas. There's my girl. She likes to come out here with me. But I have to have her on a leash because we're within city limits. So what we do is we put her on a leash and we tie her to the faucet while I'm watering, that kind of thing, until I can grab her. But she just wants to be out here with me, especially since I'm going to show you a clip at the end of where we have now taken our little visitor that we have taken him inside, and she's a little stressed because she's been the only animal in the house for, you know, going on 3 years. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some watering of some plants, and while I'm watering plants, I'm going to show you guys, and you can see a little bit behind me of what my garden is looking like now. There's a lot of empty spaces over there, but that's because I've got a lot of new over here that I'm planting. And then we're going to clean up that area over there, and after we clean up that area over there, then I'm going to take all the fabric up, and we're going to mow and all that kind of stuff, and then we're going to lay some more fabric down, and then we're going to rearrange things again. So anyways, let me turn you around and I'll show you what we've got going on over here. Okay, I'm really surprised at how much light I have, considering it's getting dark here. It's after 7. It's probably getting towards 7:30, so the sun's already gone down and everything. But I have to come out and water these. It's actually right now, it's getting better to water the things in the evening, because, okay, so our temperatures are going down into the 60s at night, and then in the day they're going into the upper 80s and lower 90s. And so the plants actually seem to be getting more of the water and being able to keep them water better in the evening. Otherwise it just all evaporates out. They have time in the evenings to just kind of soak it all up and that kind of thing. But what I have here, these that I'm watering now, that's cabbage, and these are cabbages. And I'm going to have to thin them out because it looks like that, as I've said before, I had extremely high germination rates. I planted more than I really needed to because I wasn't sure how it was going to do. There's a dinosaur kale in there, and then the rest of them are volunteer tomato plants, and I don't even know what kind. And this is a purple bumblebee tomato plant, and that's a triple crop right there. I don't think that it's going to do anything before we have frost, but I'm going to just keep watering it. Here I have there's a volunteer plant in there, I'm not sure what kind, But then there's also cilantro and chives. And this is my chamomile that's coming up. Like I said, all of my brassicas are doing pretty good. And these are radishes. So these are the watermelon radishes actually. And they did fabulously coming up. And then those are purple broccoli that I'm watering now. So they're doing great. And then I've got to come over here and I've got to water my son's pineapple plant that he said that he was going to take care of. But of course, who's doing the watering? That would be me. So I'm probably going to see if I can put it in a bigger pot also to make sure. But as you see here, I've got, this is, I believe, and let me check on it real quick. This is my, okay, those are my Chinese Hilton cabbages. So, I've got a few cabbages that you can't, like this, in this bag right here, you can barely see them. There's one right there. That is Mammoth Red Rock cabbage. What you seeing, baby girl? Huh? What's going on? And then here are my beets. So, I'm not really concerned about right now about watering way down in really deep watering right now, because most of, especially these that don't have, you know, there's some that haven't even germinated yet. It's just the top that needs to stay watered where they need to germinate. My carrots, I'm going to make sure that they get a good watering. And generally what you want to do when you are watering with grow bags is that you want to make sure, especially whenever things have a good root system, you want to make sure that you're watering down deep. So you want to water it good enough that you can actually see the water coming out of the bottom of the bag. So that's what I do with things that have a good root system already. Most of my things, except for like here, are turnips. And I have already watered these, but I'll give them another little drink. But I'm keeping these because they've already germinated. They've got good root system already. So I need to make sure that the water is getting down in there good enough. I have a little bit of spinach that's coming up. So I'm going to make sure that that's watered good, but it's not all germinated yet. And then those are my Saxa 2 radishes, and those are a really good radish. Those are the first ones that we ever planted, and they're really tasty. And then that over there is my, some of my parsnips. And then, like I said, I've got some others planted that haven't germinated yet. And I'm just going to water the tops of those just to make sure that, you know, that they have enough moisture down there so that the seeds can germinate. We haven't had rain here in, I guess, weeks. I don't remember the last time it's rained, to be honest. So, in order for, you know, my things to grow, I have to water them. And then this is my red Russian kale, and it looks like there's something that's eating on it. I'm not sure what it was, but it looks like I'm going to have to see about putting some BT out. I haven't used any kind of chemicals, whether they are organic or not. I haven't used anything so far this year. But I might for my cabbage and my kale this go around. I also do have some fabric now. I just ordered some and I just got it in. And I need to see about putting some of that fabric up so that she sees a car. It's a car, baby girl. You can't do anything about that. But what? And I'm losing light here, but the fabric, I may put it over tops of my brassicas and stuff, cabbage, my broccoli, that kind of thing, because I really would love to have some broccoli and some cabbage that's not eaten up with bugs, because that's one of the reasons I didn't have any kind of cabbage of the spring, is because it was just too wormy, and by the time that it started heading up, the very inside of it was already riddled with worms. And so that's what I plan on doing. I plan on covering it, and like I said, I might use some BT just to see if I can help keep some of that off. I'm not sure. I mean, I have to look at the information. I don't know how much that will do or not, but if you see, these are my peas, and some of them are getting really tall, and then there are others like that. These are my Lincoln peas, and they're not as tall, but my Wando peas and my Alaskan peas are really tall, and so are these are my King Tut peas. So they're all getting really tall. So give them a decent drink before I head in. But anyways, so yeah, that's my scarlet kale, and I've got some more carrots over there that I'm and then all those all those three over there are turnips, and they're doing really well. The turnips are doing excellent. I couldn't ask for better. Now I just have to see if we actually like the turnip itself, or if we're just going to use the greens. If we're just going to use the greens, then next time whenever I sow them, I will sow them closer together and just harvest them as greens, instead of trying to let the turnip itself grow. Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a little quick update of what I was doing, and like I said, I also wanted to kind of give you guys show you guys a little bit of what's going on here, and show you, talk to you about that we did finally take Boots inside, and he seems to be happy, and Bella's a little stressed, but I think she will be okay. That was our main concern, was that she was going to be okay. We just wanted to make sure that she's happy, because she was here first, so she's our main concern.
This is our Boots. We just brought him in this morning, and now he's sleeping.
Yes, asleep.
And our mom got a new selfie camera so she can record. Selfie stick, whatever.
Whatever you new kids call them these days.
She got it. So whatever, mail will just 4 minutes ago. And he's sleeping right now.
Little one, even though now he's in the house.
Well, yeah, even though he's Boots, I still call him little one, because that's my little nickname for him because he is little.
And
He's
one.
still about...
And Bella's right over there laying in the bathroom. We had some.
I see you just hit my hand.
We have a little
He's probably about 6 to 8 months old, maybe. But he's already gained weight since we started feeding him.
Yeah.
They actually did very well.
Now they're getting along.
Well, Bella is still not sure of him.
Yeah.
But this has been Bella's domain for 3 years. Well, 2 years, something like that. So, anyways, the boys wanted to show him off. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go on in and go take Bella in so that we can relax for the night. But thanks so much for spending time with us. And if you haven't subscribed and you would like to see more content, if you just click like and subscribe. I'm going to continue using grow bags for most of my gardening until, I'm pretty sure, until we're able to get land where we can do more. If you guys want to see everything that I'm doing with grow bags, that kind of thing, then I hope that you come along. And it's all a journey. I think that everybody's story has value, and so if you're a YouTuber out there and you're wondering whether or not you should continue to put out content, whether or not yours sounds like everybody else's, or if you have something unique, everybody has a unique perspective in one way, shape, or form. Nobody's story is the same, and I think that everybody's story has value and has a purpose. So anyways, so I hope that maybe that will give someone some encouragement to keep going. For me, if I never get another subscriber, it'll be sad, but I'll be okay, because I'm doing this for me and for my family, and so that my boys can have record of what's going on and they can remember. So anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me and spending time with me, and we'll see you soon.